Thank you, CUSIMAX, for sponsoring today's video. Hello everybody, welcome back to another What's for Lunch video. I'm going to be sharing several lunches with you guys and y'all. This video I am going to be using and reviewing the 12-in-1 air fryer oven toaster combo. I was so excited when CUSIMAX reached out to me and wanted me to review this for you guys. Y'all know how much I love air fryers, and I was super excited about this one. So throughout the week I'm using this in our lunches, and I will share bits and pieces throughout this video. So I've got everything out of the box, I have plugged it in, and the first thing I noticed was it has a light, and y'all, it is so bright. I love that because under my cabinets are pretty dark, and so it's kind of hard to see, so that was really enjoyed that option. And then there is also a fan on and off button, and then there is also several already preset functions. There's french fries, there's fish, there's even cake, pizza, toast. There are several functions that are already preset for you. I use those, and then I also just kind of did my own time. You can, beside the power button on the right, over here on the screen, you see the clock dash. That is where you change the time and the temperature. Below it, with the fan and the waves, that is the fan on and off button. So to start out, I am going to be cooking some bacon. I just did this in 2 batches. Y'all know how much I love cooking bacon in my old air fryer, so this had to be my first thing that I did, and it worked perfect. I cooked it at 400 with the fan on for 10 minutes, and I flipped it halfway through, and y'all see it was super crispy and it was super delicious. And one of the things I already love about this is that since it is big, I can fit full length pieces of bacon on it. With the other one, I had to cut them in half, and they were all wadded up, and because it's a smaller air fryer, like a basket. This has a whole pan, and so that was one of the things I was super excited about. Is that I can cook full pieces of bacon. They can be full length, and it's awesome. So this one comes with 3 different options to bake on. You have your regular, what I call the oven rack. You have the baking pan that I'm using with the bacon, and then you also have an air fryer basket. And it also came with a rotisserie where you can cook a whole chicken or a turkey breast, and y'all know I'm excited about that. So for the first lunch, we are starting out with pizza. We just got one of those triple cheese square pizzas, and then I'm also going to be making some pepperoni and cheese roll-ups. I always doctor up my pizzas, so I'm just adding some extra cheese on top. That is the baking pan that comes with the toaster oven. That's what I'm going to be using for this lunch, and I did spray it really well with non-stick spray. And then for the pizza roll-ups, I'm just taking half of a can of crescent dough, and I'm just adding some cheese and pepperoni, rolling those up and sticking them on there. So for these, I cooked these at 400, about 8 minutes on the crescent rolls, and then I pulled those off and then cooked the pizza for another 2 to 3 minutes. I wanted to mention also that the bottom panel is just a sheet and it pops out and you can just wipe it out for easy cleanup. Here is the pizza. Y'all, the cheese got so crispy. The bottom of the crust itself was super crunchy, and I love that about those pizzas. If you know anything about the little square pizzas, the crust I feel like is everything. And so for it to get crispy, I was super pumped. This was a very good lunch. Next, Winston wanted some grilled cheese and tomato soup. This is like a huge staple around here. You know that if you've watched these videos before. I decided to do the grilled cheese in the toaster oven just to see how it did. And y'all, he loved it. He killed them. The edges were nice and crispy. The center was gooey. It was really good. I was wondering how they were going to cook up in the air fryer basket. I feel like I probably should have done them on the baking pan, but I flipped them halfway through and I feel like they did fine. So I cooked them at 450 for about 5 minutes, and that is with the fan on. Okay, y'all, so here is his lunch for today. He just got some of the tomato soup. He mainly just dips. I don't know why I gave him a spoon, to be honest. And then he just has his grilled cheese here. Y'all, it is super crispy and gooey. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So there is his lunch, and I'll figure out something for me next. So for my lunch, I did some lunch meat roll-ups. I just took the other 4 crescent rolls that I had left over from the pizza day, and I just rolled those out, added some Swiss cheese, some bacon that I had prepped in the beginning of the week, and some lunch meat. I just rolled those up, and I put them on the the air fryer basket, and I should have done these on the baking pan so the cheese wouldn't drip through. That was my issue. They stuck a little bit because the cheese was gooey and melty and dripped, through and made it get stuck. So next time I make these, I'll definitely use the baking pan. So along with those, I'm going to heat up some leftover roasted potatoes. I had actually cooked these that night before in this for dinner. So I'm just going to heat those back up on that same pan. And I just want to say that these were really good, of course, the day of when I cooked them for dinner, but they were really good leftover. Reheating them in the air fryer toaster oven, they were super crispy again. It was literally like I had just made them fresh. So I cooked these at 450, and that was my fault. I should have done these at 400, but I pulled them out just in time. I got sidetracked because of mom life, but these were super good. I love anything rolled in a crescent dough. So for my lunch, I just have 2 of the roll-ups, and then I did my potatoes like if you would get them from Taco Bell, but I also added ranch. So I put some ranch on there, some of that packet Velveeta cheese sauce, and sour cream, and y'all, these were super good. So I thought we would end this video with a super fun sweet treat snack. I feel like this is perfect for like after school snack. And so you're just going to take a can of the honey butter flaky biscuits. This is the Kroger brand. And I'm just going to take and cut out the center. Use whatever you got close to you. I had a flour cookie cutter. That was the first thing I grabbed. But y'all, it worked perfect, and they were kind of cute. So you can bake the centers also. You don't see me doing those, but I did bake the centers. I just focused on the donut itself. So I'm just going to take the centers out of each one, and then we'll come back. So I'm just going to add all of these onto the air fryer basket. I did spray that basket very well before I did that. And then I'm going to put them in the air fryer at 350. And I started out with 10 minutes. And then I'm going to flip it halfway through. They are going to rise and be beautiful. I'm drooling just thinking about these again. These were so good, y'all. So once they are done, you're just going to pull them out, and you are going to I took half a stick of butter and melted it in the microwave. And then I have some cinnamon sugar there in the other bowl, and you're going to take and coat each donut in the melted butter, and then you're going to coat it in the cinnamon sugar. Y'all, I'm not even playing when I say these are so good. So good. I can't. If you try anything from this video today, definitely try these. These are super delicious. You know, a lot of times leftover canned biscuits just aren't very good. These were super good leftover. I highly recommend this recipe, y'all. So here they are, y'all. These were so delicious. I'm telling you, if you try anything, these are a must try. I hope you enjoyed this What's for Lunch video. I hope it gave you some new ideas to cook for your kiddos at home for lunch, or even for yourself. I love sharing these What's for Lunch videos with you guys. So like I said at the beginning, this was sponsored by CUSIMAX. So I wanted to give my final thoughts. And y'all know if I do a sponsored video, it's something that I'm going to use, and it is something that I'm going to be honest about. And so my honest opinion is I love it. I love the 3 different racks. I love the options. I love the light. It's crazy that you'd be excited about a light, but I truly am. But I love that I could literally cook a cake, and then I can cook some chicken nuggets and french fries. I can do cupcakes. I can make donuts. Like, I love the variety that you can cook in that. It is a huge upgrade compared to the one I have, and so far I'm in love with it. So I'll have a special link down below in my description box. So if y'all are interested, definitely click that link. Go get you one. I highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. I hope you guys enjoyed this What's for Lunch video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.